Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to work on two no-sew shirt options. The first one is a two-tone tee. So I have two faces of two different t-shirts that are from a previous project or another project that I'll be talking about later. So we're going to take the two faces and put them together to make a new shirt. We're going to put them together with t-shirt yarn. So I'm just cutting off the excess sleeve parts, the collar, as well as making it a crop and cutting off the bottom of one of the shirts so they are even across. You want to make sure the shirts are about the same size, so I think these are both medium. From the bottom of that second shirt, I'm going to cut 1-inch strips to make t-shirt yarn. You'll need about 8 of these strips. So if you don't have enough material for the yarn from this piece, then you might need to find another t-shirt that you can use to make the t-shirt yarn. Then I'm going to make sure everything is aligned, and I'm going to be snipping very, very small holes about 1 inch apart through both of the shirts along the sides. You want to make sure your holes are aligned so when you put the t-shirt yarn through the shirts, they will line up. Then you take the t-shirt yarn, put a safety pin at one end, and you're going to lace the two t-shirts together like a shoe. So with one t-shirt or one piece of t-shirt yarn, I lace every other hole on both sides of the shirt. Up the side and up into the sleeve. Then with another t-shirt yarn, I go back on the same side and I go through the other holes that I missed or that I skipped with the first t-shirt yarn. If you had two different color t-shirt yarn strings, then this would make a cool effect, having two different colors. But I just used white strings for both of the yarns. So you're going to do that up both sides and at the top of the sleeves, and now you have your shirt that has been sewn together, a two-tone shirt. I decided to cut off the collar of both of the shirts and make it kind of like the neck a little looser. I think it looks better that way. I also cut off the hemmed part of the sleeve. And here is the final look. So I think it's pretty cool. It's a nice casual shirt representing my alma mater and something you could just throw on. Now the next shirt is a ruffle bottom t-shirt, another no-sew shirt option. So I have this shirt from a long time ago, of course. Purple. I actually don't have a lot of or any purple shirts, so this is a perfect project to make a new shirt out of that I can wear. I iron it to get all the wrinkles out, and then I'm going to decide where I want the shirt to be cropped. I mark that with a pin, and then I mark 2 widths of the t-shirt to make the ruffles out of. I'm cutting about 1 inch below the pin, and then I'm going to mark 2.5 inches for 2 strips from the shirt to make the ruffles out of. I also cut out 1 inch strip of the shirt to make the t-shirt yarn. Of course, you need to stretch the t-shirt to make the yarn. Then with the 2.5 inch width strip, you're going to cut that in half. And then you're going to take your shirt and fold it about an inch up and fold the strip in half as well. So the centers of the width of the strip and the fold of your shirt align. Then on the t-shirt, you're going to cut 1-inch slits along the fold of both the front and the back of the shirt. You want to check and make sure your slits are big enough to see. Sometimes I was a little too cautious and the slits weren't visible. Then on the ruffle strips of shirt, you're going to cut slits 2 inches apart. And this will allow this piece to ruffle up on your shirt. So on the ruffle strips, you cut 2 inches apart, and on the shirt, you cut 1 inch apart. And do that for both of the strips. When you go back to your shirt, you take your t-shirt yarn with the safety pin at the end, and you're going to weave the t-shirt yarn between the shirt and the hole in the ruffle. So go in and out, in and out. And as you're sewing, because the slits in the ruffle are wider than the ones in the shirt, you'll see that your ruffle will be forming. And you're going to do this on the front and the back. I use the same t-shirt yarn for both the front and the back. And there you go. Fluff it out a little bit and make sure the ruffles are even and to your liking. And you can then tie the end of your string to secure the ruffles. Now, I really like this shirt. I love the length of the crop and the ruffles at the bottom. I was really feeling it. And of course, you can always take your string and pull it more to make it more fitted to you or looser. So I thought this was so super duper cute. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.